Hello friends, welcome to a special place we'll build together, with a little paint and a lot of imagination. Today, we're not just painting a sunset, we're exploring how deeply we can listen and trust our own creative instincts. This is the Sunset Serenity, listen and paint experience. You won't be copying a picture. Instead, you'll follow my voice, not a visual guide, and see where your imagination leads. Think of this as a conversation between my instructions and your inner artist. Leaders like you know, great leadership starts with deep listening, hearing not just words but intentions. As you paint, you'll hear me describe a sunset over the ocean, but the images on your screen will be something else entirely. That's intentional. Your task: trust the words, your hands, and your unique perspective. There's no right or wrong, only your creation. This is a metaphor for leadership. You interpret information and guide your team based on your understanding. Let's be present, playful, and open to surprise. The real masterpiece is the experience of creating, not just the painting at the end. Let's begin this journey together. Before we start, let's set up our creative space. Place your canvas where you're comfortable. Arrange your paints: titanium white, cadmium yellow, red, phthalo blue, and midnight black on your palette. Gather a large brush, a smaller detail brush, and water for rinsing. Don't worry about having the exact tools. Use what feels right. Remember, today's rule: ignore any images on your screen. My voice is your only guide. Close your eyes for a moment. Imagine gentle waves and the warmth of a setting sun. With your materials ready and your mind open, we're prepared to begin. This is the moment before the first stroke, a feeling of pure potential. There are no mistakes, only happy accidents. Every brushstroke is your story, a reflection of how you listened and interpreted. Let go of perfection and expectations. Let's enjoy the process and see what beauty emerges. Ready? Let's paint. Let's start with the sky. This is where our sunset lives. Take your largest brush, dampen it, and load it with cadmium yellow. Sweep big strokes across the top third of your canvas. Without cleaning your brush, add a touch of red below the yellow and blend upward, creating a warm orange. Let the colors mix naturally. Every sunset is unique. Wash your brush, then pick up a bit of phthalo blue. Add a whisper of blue at the very top, blending softly into the yellow for depth. Don't overmix. Let the transition be soft and natural. Step back and admire the gradient you've created. From deep blue to fiery orange, this is your foundation, the atmosphere for your scene. Appreciate how you've translated words into a glowing sky. Let this layer breathe for a moment. You're already bringing the sunset to life just by listening. Trust your instincts. Your sky is perfect as it is. Let's move on. Now let's create the ocean. To reflect that beautiful sky, decide where your horizon line will be, halfway down or lower for a bigger sky. Use a smaller brush or palette knife to draw a thin white line for the horizon. Mix phthalo blue with a touch of midnight black for a deep ocean color. Fill in below the horizon with horizontal strokes. Darker at the bottom, lighter near the horizon. Clean your brush, then bring some orange and yellow from the sky into the water, just below the horizon. Add gentle horizontal strokes to suggest shimmering reflections. Don't cover all the blue, let the colors dance. Step back. You now have a sky and sea connected by color and horizon. Feel the atmosphere, the warmth above, the coolness below. You've created this world by listening and interpreting. Your ocean's mood is yours alone. Let's add the sun. Every sunset needs its star, the sun. Decide where your sun will be, touching the horizon or hanging higher. With a small clean brush, mix titanium white and cadmium yellow for a bright pale yellow. Paint a small circle or semicircle where you want your sun. Don't worry about perfection, a hazy edge is natural. Now add the sun's reflection. With the same color, paint horizontal dashes below the sun, wider near the horizon, narrowing as they come forward. This creates a shimmering path of light on the water. The sun and its reflection form a powerful focal point. If your sun is off-center or the reflection isn't straight, that's what makes it yours. Trust your instincts, your painting is coming alive. Let's add some clouds. A sunset sky needs clouds to catch the last rays of light. Use a fan or small dry brush, mix red and white for a soft pink. Lightly tap or swirl cloud shapes into your sky. Especially around the sun, keep them soft and airy, let them float. Vary the shapes and sizes, let your imagination guide you. Add touches of yellow or orange to the undersides for glow. For shadow, mix blue and white for a pale gray blue, and add gentle shadows to the tops or sides. The interplay of light and shadow gives depth and drama. Your sky now has movement and texture. The clouds tell a story, calm or dynamic, it's your vision. You've brought your sky to life through listening and creativity. Now let's ground the scene. Let's create a shoreline. A place to stand and watch the sunset. Mix yellow, white, and a touch of black or blue for sand. Paint a curving line at the bottom corner for the beach. Prefer rocks? Mix black and blue and paint angular shapes in the foreground. Add both sand and rocks if you like. This is your world. Where water meets land, use a detail brush and white paint to tap in a thin, lacy line for foam. Add a few more white lines in the water for gentle waves. These details bring your painting to life and give it a sense of place. Your choices add texture and interest, making the scene uniquely yours. You're not just painting, you're building a world. Let's add the finishing touches. We're in the final stage. Time for the last magical touches. Add more highlights to the water. With pale yellow for extra shimmer. Paint a few simple bird silhouettes. In the sky with black paint. Add personal touches, maybe blades of grass on the shore, or highlights on rocks. Trust your intuition. If something calls to you, add it. Now sign your name in a corner. You've transformed a blank canvas and a series of spoken words into a beautiful world. This is your sunset serenity, entirely your own. Take a moment to appreciate what you've created. You listened, interpreted, and brought something wonderful to life. Step back and look at your painting, and if you're with others, at theirs. You all started with the same materials and instructions, yet every canvas tells a different story. This diversity is the point. Each painting reflects a unique listening process and creative spirit. As leaders, you interpret vision and guide teams, just as you interpreted these instructions. The moments of uncertainty and trust are where growth happens. Creative risk-taking is essential for innovation. Leadership is about listening deeply, embracing diverse perspectives, and adding your unique touch. Carry these lessons forward. Value active listening and creative interpretation. The best leaders are artists of communication and vision. Thank you for joining this journey. Your masterpiece is more than a painting. It's a reflection of you.